I really believe that this anger and bitterness and venom and fear has captured. We've had 50 years of this in medicine, Kristen, and you have seen this firsthand on the campuses. And it's really about if we don't have abortion, you're going to be killing women. And that simple message has been driven over and over and over into our conscience, into our culture. And I really believe that it's been the silence of the physicians not speaking up about this. And so we've been focused at Divine Mercy Care, not just in the conversion, but in the response to these incredible allegations of life of the mother and miscarriages and ectopics are not going to be allowed. And I'm really encouraging those across the country not just to speak up in political issues, but to speak up in op-eds and to their patients, because we really have to combat this 50 years of fear. And I think you have your finger right on the pulse.
Yeah, I mean it's been I think very illuminating. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised that an abortion industry that preys upon women, that tells women that they aren't capable of choosing both. We shouldn't be surprised that they also lie, just flat out lie about what the intentions of the pro-life movement are, about what will happen and what should happen to women who experience life-threatening situations while pregnant. But I think it's I guess maybe it's a shock that a lot of pro-lifers needed to understand that we may have intellectually said, oh, we shouldn't be surprised that they're lying, but to see it happen before our eyes and to see at what the veracity and the speed at which these lies have been propagated online, they've spread. I have never in 16 years have had to keep saying elective or direct abortion. So many times have I had to say now, when I'm on campuses where I'm like, no, when we talk about abortion, we're talking about the intentional ending of a human life. And there, I'm like, okay, let me qualify that and let me add a word from it, direct or elective. And then, that takes away all of your yelling at me instantly. And I think I worry about having to add an additional term in front of the word abortion, because I feel like when you have to start redefining your terms or qualifying your terms, you probably have lost the debate. And so I don't want to do that. They're trying to conscript all of these women and family members who've suffered natural miscarriages into their movement. Said, oh, well, you had a natural miscarriage, you had to have a D&C to remove your deceased child, therefore you've had an abortion, you're part of our movement, which is absolutely false.
That's absolutely, and what you've just said is absolutely true. And it's resonating in the hearts of our patients. Our patient, this is not just an academic, you're looking at it from the podium and the microphone in front of a college audience, in front of a med school audience. Well, I see this most of the time, as the rest of us OBGYNs do, in our exam rooms, in the intimacy of one-on-one conversation with a patient who's in pain and suffering. And just like, even bringing up the word abortion, it's an elective abortion, Kristen, and you absolutely need to use that word because they're continuing to just fungible or make, spread this word out into basic medical care. And they're trying to legitimize something that is from the shadows and that's illegitimate, is that abortion is essential health care. It's not. It never has been. It's always been in the borderland. It's always been in the dark. They won't even say the word abortion. So when you say it, and I think using the word direct or elective can help, because what I'm seeing now from ACOG is that they are manipulating language where the heart doesn't start beating until 20 weeks now, when there's valves and the heart looks like our heart. Are you kidding me? You tell a mother at 5 to 6 weeks, when she sees the flicker on the ultrasound or the heartbeat on the ultrasound or hears it, that that's not her child, that her child is not alive? We've bastardized in medicine miscarriage, abortion, ectopic, all this language that is becoming so unreasonable and so cloudy. We have to stand up for truth as well as language and continue to say the word elective abortion and provide folks with the information wherever we are, whether you're on the college campus, whether you're in the classroom, whether you're in the hospital, or whether you're in a patient's office. Because I really think physicians can do a great deal of help by talking to patients through their misery and their shame and their anger, and to do it in such a way that brings them back to health.